Everyone, this is the Free American Press, their host Alexander Horat. So today and for the last little while, we've been seeing historic precedent being brought out, and that is gold and silver. They're basically at their all-time high. They are right now. Silver's at $110. Many people didn't what thought that it wouldn't break $100, but it's way over that now. Gold's over $5,000 an ounce. So let's look at silver. From all-time high or just 1 year ago. So 1 year ago, silver was 30 bucks. Now it's 110 basically. So that means it went up 3 times in 1 year. So I have to say that's really good for a metal. And I think silver is going to climb up to maybe $150 an ounce. And then maybe we might see a correction. Or after that amount of time, maybe it will just continue to go up to $200 an ounce. It remains to be unseen. A lot of people are thinking there's going to be a correction, but right now it just seems to be defying expectations. So that's something we need to look at. And gold is at all-time highs. A year ago, it was 2,600. So basically, gold has doubled in a year. So that's pretty good. Not quite as good as silver, but still really good. It might actually be a good time to trade in your silver for gold right now because the the conversion rate's only about 50 ounces of silver for an ounce of gold, or a little bit less than that now. So that's pretty good conversion. But I think silver is going to outperform gold though in more recent time. So if we look at platinum, platinum was actually much more than gold at one point, but it's still doing pretty good. From a year, it's more than doubled in price, so that's pretty good. Palladium was actually even more than platinum at one point, and gold, but it's recently gone down, so it was 951, so it's doubled in price as well. So basically, what's next for these metals? What's the next big thing that's going to happen? Well, I think what we're going to see is copper prices surge. So right now we're looking at about $5.86 a pound. So I really think we're going to see copper prices surge. I think that's going to become the new poor man's investment metal compared to silver and gold when they're going to get priced out of the market. So I think we're really going to see copper go up as well. And nickel is actually very important, and that's $8.31 right now. And I think we can see that surge as well. And one thing I'd like to tell you all is during World War II, they actually got rid of that 75% copper and the 25% nickel, the currency, and they replaced it with a silver nickel, that 33% silver, because copper and nickel were essential war metals. So if war happens, then actually copper and nickel become more important than silver, at least if we look at the historic precedent of World War II. And and right now is a great time to get nickels from your bank because you have no risk. You get the nickels and you can return them to the bank if nickel prices go down. But let's look at the melt value of just one nickel. So that's 7 cents. So 7 cents per nickel is your melt value. And say if you get $100 worth of nickels from your bank, that's $144 in melt value. So you're having no risk by getting these nickels because you're not losing any money on them. They're US currency. You can turn them into your bank whenever you want to. You can use them in transactions. And then you can if then they could be worth way more once they get rid of the nickel and melt value and trade, kind of like the 1964 quarters and other silver coins. Once they got rid of that, people started hoarding that, and that actually became an investment. So I think nickels can be an investment too. So I think that's really something you should watch out for. So, and I think nickels, copper and nickel is going to surge. So I think it's going to be the next investment metal out of gold and silver. We're seeing gold and silver right now surging, but I think that's going to be the next step to go. So I definitely think we're in for some pretty interesting times seeing what's going to happen. So I'd just like to thank you all for watching this video. Please share it with all your friends, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I just hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.